Okay, hello and welcome to this episode of Podcasting Course where I'm just going to draft this deck. And to be honest, I know that we have next to no listeners on this show, but I found that if I don't record my voice, I don't think the picks through. And so there, you are witnessing me trying to force myself to actually think about what I'm doing and not just be on autopilot. Let's go. Fire draft in Zendikar Rising. So the strategy here, reward. What? Okay. I got a forest. It's fantastic. So my strategy here is that I want to play to get like 3 wins, or if possible, of course, I would like to draft a good deck, but the point is that I don't want to overcommit, and so when you attack a player with 1 or more equipped creatures, draw a card. That seems good. You may unattach an equipment card. So this is not a particularly good archetype, but this card seems good. And then equipment becomes good, or then otherwise there's McKinley Stampede. Good card. Umara Mystic also good card. Look at the top X card. I'm going to take this. I think it's a tough one. Boros equipment just seems like such a bad archetype, and the Umara Mystic. Okay, I'm trying this. Skyclave Cleric. Okay, there's another Umaro Mystic. Core Celebrant, good. I think I'm taking the Umaro Mystic here. Or the Scavenge Blade. Nope, I'm just going to take Umaro Mystic. Trying to draft Wizards, but it's so bad that I just passed that one Umaro Mystic. Demon's Disciple, it's a card I want to pick up later if I have synergy. Practice Tactics. I mean, Umaro Mystic. If I had not passed the first Umaro Mystic, this would be so awesome. Geyser Mage. It's good with Umaro Mystic. And there's nothing... this Bug Catcher. This is a nice party card. Should I take that? Or should I will try the high payoff just on this pick 2 here with Umara Mystic. So what are we taking here? I think Bubble Snare is a pretty easy pickup. It goes fine with Umara Mystic, not perfect. Vastwood Search, a good card, not in our colors at all. Field Research will be nice to pick up later. Spellcraft, not perfect. And yeah, it's a pretty clear Bubble Snare, I feel. And you can hear my awesome family in the background. What do we have here? Skyclave Relic. Into the battlefield, you create 2 tap tokens that are copies. Doesn't seem super interesting. Akum Warrior though. Keitel Cleric. It's good, but not this one seems really good. Just perfect land spell. And there's nothing interesting really for us, but this one goes well with both Fearless Voyager and Umaro Mystic. It goes very well with Fearless Warrior actually. So I think that's a pretty... Also, there's nothing like Negate, not interesting. Skyclave Relic. I mean, I don't know why we... Okay, there's another good land spell. Into the Royal though. And 5th pick into the Royal. That cannot be a bad sign. I think actually Blue-Red seems open actually. Blue-Red seems open. And we want to slam the door. We are not going to pass this into the Royal. we're going to try to slam the door on blue-red, and yeah. So, and then we're just going to see if we can find some nice wizards. This card is of course also nice, but into the royal. It's not the nuts in wizards, but it's close. It's very, very good also in wizards. Relic Vial. That's the cleric one. That's not really what I want. This is a wizard. Scries for party. I think I want some wizards. I'm very low on creatures. Molten Blast is not. It's playable, but it's not core celebrant. So going very late here. So the cleric deck seems to be open this way, but it's not for us. So I'm taking this pretty bad. Should I take the Molten Blast? Because this guy is really not that good. Scries for party, but it's just nothing of the other stuff. Seems very good. What do we got here? Doesn't seem very good. The bug catcher could be if we're going warriors, but we seem so heavy on blue though. This does not seem a very good card. I will take this as a hedge towards the warrior type. But we already have Mystic, Into the Royal, and Bubble Snare for blue, so we're not. Scorch Rider's a pretty good warrior. I don't think this 4/4 flyer is interesting. This is just a fixing for black, not interesting. This warrior, they've not in our colors, so I think we're taking the Scorch Rider. It's kind of playable in blue-red. So taking the Scorch Rider, and I guess I'm actually taking McKinley Stampede. No, it's white. It's just this Living Tempest is not very good. I am taking this because like this Living Tempest is just not interesting. And then I'm taking am I taking the Scavenged Blade? Or am I trying to hedge over into trying to hedge over into white if possible. Now this is much more nice. Field research is quite good for us, but it doesn't seem we're just taking these as a hedge into white. So it doesn't seem like okay, wow, clerics would have been bananas. Okay, so we have a Bubble Snare. I think I want the Bubble Snare over the dual land here. This is a rogue. Is it good? It's pretty good. Bubble Snare. Oh, Rockslide. Rockslide Sorcerer though. That is a payoff. That is one of the very good payoffs. I'm not happy to pass the Bubble Snare, but this one is it pings for spells and wizards. Yeah, it's just absolutely awesome in this deck. So we're trying that. Would like to see some. What is this? When Relic Robber deals combat damage, creates colorless group. I mean, that's not very good. In our deck, compare takedown for the hedge into white, but I mean, are we getting short on playables? Nope. This is a wizard. This is a pretty fine wizard. I think we will just try to keep on wizards here and get a rare wizard. As long as there are 4 more instant cards in your graveyard, it's a 4/4. Then exile the top 2 cards of your library, then choose one of them. You may play that card. Okay, that's busted. That's very, very good. And there's a Tassim Royal Mage, and we're just really hoping that that will wheel. So this pickup is awesome. It's just it's good on 2. It's a good 2-drop, and it can't be blanked really in the late game. So it's good early, it's good late. Basically the perfect 2-drop. Pretty sure Ben Stark would also be happy about that. Cunning Geyser Mage or Electromancer. I think Geyser Mage is better. I think Geyser Mage is better. Not completely sure. So what could we do with the extra mana? Not much. We would need Into the Royals. Nobody's passing us Into the Royals. I think we're just taking that Cunning Geyser Mage. It's a wizard. Umaru Wizard. Here we go. Chilling Trap. Yeah. That card is also awesome for wizards, but Umaru Wizard's just a perfect spell land for us. Perfect spell land. It's a wizard, works with everything. It can gain flying. It's just perfect for us. And then we will hope Chilling Trap will wheel, or we can just pick up that one. Just picking that on. This is looking quite good, this deck so far. That's another bad. I think we'll take the Electromancer. This doesn't seem very good. So I think Blue-Red Wizards was not completely off. And here we will take. I'll take this equipment, hoping not to play it. Bubble Snare 9th pick. Okay, we are in the correct colors. Wow, Bubble Snare 9th pick. So we picked up. What did we pick up? First pick we had. What on earth? We had to choose between Bubble Snare and what in our first pack? I can't seem to remember. It's just I think okay, we'll just take Deliberate, hope not to play it. Hellhound. I think actually we are taking this one because if for some random reason Chilling Trap, don't mind if I do 13th pick. Okay, this deck could now we just need one good pack and we will be okay. And I say that and there's a Royal Eruption. There is a Royal Eruption. So we are two Bubble Snares, but we really need removal, and this is removal. This is just excellent removal in this deck. So I think actually we're just slamming Royal Eruption. The 2 Chilling Traps, very nice in this deck. Probably never going to be able to pay that. Doesn't matter. Except of course that there is absolutely 0 other cards that we could be in any way, shape or form interested in playing. There's Tuk Rubblefort and Anti-Cognition and Glacial Grasp. Are we taking Glacial Grasp over Inscription of Ruin? Target opponent discards 2 cards. Thing is, we're never going to kick this. Return target creature from graveyard to the battlefield. Destroy target creature combination 3 or less. We're taking Glacial Grasp over that. Okay, wow. Nothing for us. Nothing. Religax. What? Did somebody just out of nowhere decide that they wanted to play blue-red? Did everybody just decide that? What's going on? Like 2 packs with 0 cards that we're going to play. That's terrible for our deck. What are we getting here? This one is a good land spell. We have 1 already though. Okay, this is nice. Expedition Diviner. This is nice. It's a wizard, and it dies into a card. That's absolutely fine. Okay. We have 2 chilling traps, but I guess we could play 3. But I think I'd like a field research. Do we have any of those? We have 1. But I mean, this is how we're looking. Creature type. Creature 13, 9 wizards. There's always going to be on chilling trap. Yeah, I think we're taking chilling trap actually. Okay. I mean, we're getting all these good spell lands. And I am taking this. Or am I taking Living Tempest? Because I'm a little short on playables, and we are going. Okay, synchronized spellcraft. I think we are going to need here, because we are very light on removal. Songmad Treachery is not a very interesting land spell for us. And we're taking another synchronized spellcraft. And now we're back to absolutely 0 because now. So this is the packs we've already seen, and we can expect basically nothing. Basically nothing. I think I am taking Squid. Not going to play that. Glacial Grasp, not going to play that. Ambush, I'm not going to play that. Scries for Party. Oh, okay. Whoa, I didn't pick that. I guess that would have also been actually pretty good in our deck. All right. So probably we are not playing that guy. So we're probably doing like that. Not playing that, not playing the inscription. I think we are just barely making playables here. Just barely making playables. So how many lane spells? That's 1. We need to seem Royal Mages. Not playing that. This deck could have been. This deck could have been really good, but I mean, if we had just first picked the Umara Mystic over the other guy, I would have been very happy. Now, that's another land spell, and that's another land spell. So we have 3 land spells. So I am guessing. Just put 2 more lands in this deck, and then because these 2 land spells we're actually just playing as creatures. So I think we're just playing a whole lot of lands. So how does this deck work? The Bug Catcher. Oh, that's bad. We can't play that. What's our creature type? We have 2 warriors, and that's it. So there's no reason to play a party card. So probably... Are we splashing this guy? We need to splash Relic Axe as well and draw both of them. Not doing that. Are we playing this? Gain something flying? Like, it's a bit of a miser thing. It's a bit of... But we do have these two that they fly. So... Skyclave Squid is not good in this deck. But it's an okay card. So basically I think the choice is between Glacial Grasp and Deliberate. And I think I am playing Glacial Grasp. And so what is this deck doing? We win combat with Chilling Trap. We have some stuff that cantrips. This card is good in the late game. It's just... I think it's just a decent mid-range deck with some pretty decent synergies, like a C deck, C- maybe. So... Alright, so we want to get to 3 wins or 4 wins. So we can just... like with 3 wins we just paid 500 gold for the draft. And with 4 wins we played, gems for the draft, or with 4 wins we played 100 gold. So between those two, it's fine. That's fine for us. Anything less than that is a failure. So let's see what we can do. Alright, playing the Mirror Master. Also gold. I could hope that since I'm in gold, this is a nice hand. A little slow, but our curve is not that good in this deck. But Umara Mystic, Rockslide Sorcerer, 2 of the absolute top payoffs. And top it off with a Synchronized Spellcraft, kill something. It's just a super overpriced removal spell that will ping for 1. Kill a creature, give your opponent 1 damage. That is what this card does in this deck. You know, I cannot describe how much better Umara Wizard, Royal Eruption is in this deck, but what can you do? What can you do? So, we will say hello. Then we are going to say nothing more and just wait. So, the plan for this hand is just drop. Okay, now this hand got a lot better because we have 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop. Okay, so this hand is now very good. This is the order we are going to play stuff in. That's good. So this just is 1/3 now. Probably not going to use the ability. Okay, they are playing the Core Celebrant. I think we are just basically slamming the Umara Mystic. Yeah, this doesn't put stuff in the graveyard, so yeah. So we end with no reason to attack. Okay, so next turn we're going to slam Sorcerer. Okay, this stuff now they are playing the good deck. So the question is, do they have the payoffs? So we are now slamming Rockslide Sorcerer like so, getting a little +3/+3. Then we are attacking like that. Put them back to 20. And then probably they're going to play some super annoying cat creating cleric thing, because they're playing black-white clerics, and that's the best deck in the format. So if it's a good version of that deck, we could have a problem. So I have two options. Okay, they're playing just a vampire. That's not a problem at all. Actually, I think okay, there's a bubble snare, so I guess that means I can play Ardent Electromancer into Skyclave Squid, and then play this as a land, I guess. Is that the thing I'm going to do? I think it is. And what are we pinging? I think we just have to ping them, because there's nothing really we can... there's nothing really we can... You know, playing that as a land, so we can play Spellcraft. Next turn, missing a landfall trigger on the squid. Don't think that's very important. We have this board is, I guess, is okay, and we can start using this guy. When pretty soon. Okay, Spark Mage. So he's killing the Rockslide Sorcerer. Is there anything we can do about that? No. There is nothing we can do about that. I guess. So now he's just a 2/2. So maybe this is more like a party. They are playing Feed the Swarm on squids. What on earth was that about? And then they attack, and we trade off like this, and now everything is kind of rosy. So I'm going to use this one, discard that, see what we get. Okay, that's fine. And on Exile, you may play that card this turn. So we are basically just playing that immediately to just convert it into another card and make this better. And play this, I guess. Yeah. So that's a nice little combo actually, with the Chilling Traps and the Channeler. So because I can just pay one and just convert the card into something, get my triggers, and then convert the cards into something that I can play later, because it doesn't have the clause that I must play it this turn with the Channeler. So that's actually pretty nice. And I guess I'm doing pretty well, because their deck doesn't seem to do that much right now. And this, my party is actually 2 now. So I can play this and just see if there's something I want. I guess I want that because it's good with... I want that because it's a pretty nice wizard. So I want both of those. Which order do I want those in? I think I just want the wizard first. Do I want the glacial grasp? It doesn't do much for me. I don't want the glacial grasp. I'll just want the wizard. Now I will attack with this guy. Should I attack with the Scorch Rider? Maybe. Does this go face? Nope. Okay, doing pretty well right now. Getting this one, getting another trigger off of that. Getting closer to this being a 4/4. And they have this board that doesn't do anything. And we can consider attacking with the Scorch Rider. We don't really need the Scorch Rider for anything anyways. And I mean, if he's going to kill it, we will kill one of his things. And that's fine. So I guess we are slamming the Umara Wizard. And then are we attacking with everything maybe? So let's see here. We can attack with that one, has flying. We're going to attack with that one. I'm going to attack with that one. If he blocks that, let's say he wants to kill that. He's going to have to block with those two. Then he's going to take a lot of damage. But this card is so good late game. If I'm attacking with that as well, and if he wants to kill that, he has to double block like that, and I can kill one of them. So there's no reason not to attack with that one. I think the Channeler, I think that's a little bit too risky. Also, he has all this open mana and one card in hand. So there something could be going on there. Okay, so he's killing that. Not killing the Scorch Rider. That's interesting. Why didn't he kill the Scorch Rider? I mean, now he's very, very close to just being dead. I have both Bubble Snare and Spellcraft. You choose a card with commander 3 or greater play this card that card. Okay, so he's killing my Spellcraft with Predation. Predation is super good. That's a very good card, but not in this situation, obviously. Now he's dead, he's just dead. Yep, he's just dead. Okay, 1 win. So 2 wins to the 1,000 gems. 2 wins to 1,000 gems. I don't think his deck was very good. I think he had a train wreck draft. I think he was trying to go Clerics, and then Clerics wasn't open at his table, and then he had to I'll just cancel this. I'll just go get some Coke. Just a good old cocaine? No, of course not. I'm just going to take a little bit of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, the best kind. Just give me a second. Well, actually, I have responsibilities now. So this is going to be a part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, where we will see if I can get to 3 or maybe even 4 wins with this C- deck. What would you rate this deck? Please write it in the comments for all of our tens of thousands of subscribers here at Podcasting Cast. I have been your host. Podcasting is my name, and magic is my game. See you out there.